The Iron Man suit. The Iron Man armor is a high-tech suit powered by a mini arc reactor. Tony Stark built the very first one while he was being held captive by the Ten Rings. Even though he was trapped in a cave with limited resources, Tony managed to build a bulletproof suit called the Mark I. It was equipped with flamethrowers and missiles, allowing Tony to overpower the Ten Rings' forces and escape back to America. Over the years, Tony created 85 more advanced suits. By the time he built the Mark III, he had already solved the icing problem, allowing him to fly at high altitudes. The Mark VII could deploy and attach to him automatically, and the Mark 50 could form close-range weapons on the spot, so he wouldn't be overwhelmed in hand-to-hand combat again. Most of his suits were also equipped with advanced AI assistants, guided missiles that could take down multiple targets, lasers capable of cutting through most metals, and many other advanced weapons. Even though the Iron Man armor was durable enough to take hits from some of the most powerful beings on Earth, it still couldn't protect Tony from the power of the Infinity Stones, leading to his death after he snapped his fingers to defeat Thanos. Iron Spider. The Iron Spider suit was an armored suit that was created by Tony Stark with the use of nanotechnology. Since this armor was made specifically for Peter Parker, Tony designed it to be much sleeker than his Iron Man armor, so it wouldn't slow Spider-Man down during battle. But despite its slimmer design, the suit was still durable enough to take hits from Thanos without being damaged. Unlike other Spider-Man suits, the web shooters on the Iron Spider armor could be refilled automatically with web fluid, allowing Peter to keep firing webs throughout the events of both Infinity War and Endgame. The armor was also equipped with a parachute, glider wings, an artificial intelligence system, an instant kill mode, and 4 spider legs. However, the suit was taken by the government as evidence after Spider-Man was blamed for the murder of Mysterio. War Machine. After Tony Stark started using the Mark III, his previous model was taken by James Rhodes and was later turned into War Machine with the use of Justin Hammer's technology. This suit was equipped with a minigun that could aim and fire automatically, modified combat rifles attached to its forearms, and a powerful bunker buster missile capable of destroying any structure. Yeah, never mind. Hammer tech sucks. After that incident, Tony Stark started making much more advanced armors for Rhodes, each comparable to the latest Iron Man suit of that time. These armors were also equipped with improved weaponry, such as missile launchers, Stark sonic cannons, and an energy baton. During the events of Civil War, Vision accidentally hit War Machine in midair, causing Rhodes to fall until he crashed, which left him partly paralyzed. To help his best friend walk again, Tony added built-in walking aids to future suits and loaded them with even more weapons. Panther Habit. The Panther Habit is a vibranium weave suit that was worn by the kings of Wakanda for generations. Due to the properties of vibranium, the suit was relatively light and didn't hinder the fighting abilities of its wearer, allowing T'Challa to defeat the Winter Soldier in combat and almost end his life. This suit was also bulletproof and equipped with vibranium claws that were sharp enough to tear through flesh and damage Captain America's shield. However, like most traditional armor, the wearer could be ambushed by a surprise attack if they weren't wearing the full armor. To solve this problem, Shuri used nanites to create a vibranium suit that was stored inside a necklace and could cover the entire body in an instant. Another feature of this suit is that whenever it was hit, it absorbed kinetic energy from the impact and gave off a purple glow. That stored energy could later be released in a powerful pulse. Also, the Panther Habit was worn by Shuri, who took the mantle of Black Panther after her brother died. She added vibranium gauntlets to the suit, allowing it to shoot blasts of sonic energy. Yellow Jacket. The Yellow Jacket armor was designed by Darren Cross to harness the Cross particles, a replica of the Pym particles, which allowed whoever used the suit to shrink to the size of an ant while maintaining their normal-sized strength. Since this armor was originally created to be sold as a weapon for organizations like S.H.I.E.L.D., Hydra, and the Ten Rings, it came equipped with boosters that allowed it to fly, and titanium limbs that could fire energy beams. Even when shrunken, these beams could kill a human target, just like a bullet would. The armor was also made of Kevlar fabric and titanium, making it much more durable than the original Ant-Man suit. However, the Yellow Jacket armor was eventually destroyed after Ant-Man shrunk and sabotaged it from the inside, causing Cross to be crushed by his own suit. Ironmonger armor. The Ironmonger was a massive, bulky armor developed by Obadiah Stane, the same man who hired the Ten Rings to kidnap and assassinate Tony Stark. After studying Tony's Mark I armor and stealing his arc reactor, Stane managed to create his own armor, equipped with flight jets powerful enough to lift the massive suit, and a variety of weapons such as a missile launcher, a minigun, and a grenade launcher. Despite the Ironmonger having two major weaknesses, freezing at high altitudes and having many of its main wiring on the suit's exterior, it still was able to completely overpower the Mark III, which was Tony's latest suit at that time. However, Pepper Potts managed to short-circuit the Ironmonger by overloading the giant arc reactor. As a result, Stain fell into the reactor and was incinerated along with his armor in a massive explosion. Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster was a giant Iron Man suit that was deployed from a flying orbital known as Veronica. Tony used it for the first time in Johannesburg after Wanda Maximoff manipulated Banner's mind, causing him to turn into the Hulk and destroy the city. Since this suit was originally designed to stop the Hulk if he ever went on a rampage, it was built with a massive 11-foot frame and was powered by more than 11 arc reactors, giving it enough strength to match the Hulk and even knock out one of his teeth. Whenever the armor was damaged, Veronica sent spare parts to repair what was broken, allowing the suit to keep going even after taking immense amounts of punishment. It could also fly, shoot repulsor beams, release sleeping gas, and form a giant metal containment. In the end, this armor did something only a few have ever managed to do: take down the Hulk. There is also the other Hulkbuster that Bruce Banner used in Infinity War, but let's just say Banner wasn't that good at piloting giant armors and should probably stick to giant green monsters. Kang's armor. Kang's armor is a neurokinetic suit that he built using the advanced technology of the 31st century and possibly tech from other timelines and universes as well, giving it numerous abilities such as telekinesis, force field generation, portal creation, and energy blast projection. It also allowed Kang to conquer multiple timelines and kill many Avengers variants, earning him the title of Kang the Conqueror. Even after he was exiled to the quantum realm, Kang still managed to access his armor and use it to conquer the entire realm, eliminating anyone who opposed him. However, his armor was heavily damaged after its force fields were disabled by MODOK, leaving it vulnerable against Hank Pym's army of technologically advanced ants. Kang managed to survive the attack and tried to escape the quantum realm, only for Ant-Man to push him into the unstable core, causing him to be sucked along with what remained of his armor into a vortex. Dr. Doom's armor. Despite Dr. Doom only appearing for a few seconds in the post-credit scene of the Fantastic Four, he is set to be the main antagonist of the upcoming Avengers movie. In most movie and cartoon adaptations, Doom's armor is shown to be extremely advanced, rivaling Iron Man's tech. It's equipped with lasers, force fields, electric defenses, flight jetpacks, and many other features. It is also constantly shown to be able to withstand powerful energy blasts and take hits from the likes of the Hulk. We can't know for sure what abilities his armor will have in the upcoming movie, but since Dr. Doom will be played by the same actor who played Iron Man, I wouldn't be surprised if his armor turns out to be one of the most powerful creations in the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. Side note, the Destroyer automaton could be considered an armor as well, but it was mostly controlled remotely and never actually worn by anyone. After it was defeated by Thor in the first movie, S.H.I.E.L.D. turned it into a gun.